Good Friday night to you, sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. For the Denver Nuggets, they come into tonight's game after the loss to Golden State in Oakland. And that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
And they couldn't get stops when they needed to. The opposition just too comfortable shooting the basketball.
And that's what can happen on the road. You have to be aggressive and try to disrupt them out of their normal routine.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Jordan is out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Porter. The pass to Murray. You know, and early on, you want to win games, of course, but maybe even more important, Chris, establishing your identity for the long haul.
Yeah, I mean, early wins and losses, they can be deceiving. If you think about teams that peak too early, you want to make sure that you establish your identity. And I would suggest for any rookie, your main character of your identity should be this: great listener, hard worker. After that, we'll see how many points you score, how many rebounds you get. But you need to come in as a rookie humble, ready to work, ready to listen, and then usually things will sort themselves out.
Great perspective. Here's Jordan following the basket by Buddy Hield. And then slammed in by Jordan.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And a terrific bit of chaos there on the replay presented by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. And here are the Kings now. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Hield uses the glass to finish the layup. Hield's got his second basket of the game.
Amazing floor awareness from Cousins, skilled at spotting the open man.
Here's Jordan, and he elevates for the slam dunk, and Marvin Bagley did not like that. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
And Beverly kicks to Cousins. Jordan against Hield. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, as we know, Buddy Hield, a Wooden Award winner at Oklahoma.
I mean, he grew from nothing, his words, in the Bahamas. And his first hoop, a crate he nailed to some plywood. Couldn't even afford the nails. Had to find those. So from there to here, what an incredible journey.
Now here's Jordan. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. And that one's good, Jokic.
Love the grit on the offensive glass. Those are just effort points.
Murray against Beverly. Hield outside. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And Hield is ready to shoot as soon as he gets the pass. The D can't afford to play off of.
Outside Jordan. And then Jordan slams it in.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Here's Cousins after the Nuggets pick up 2. Looking for Beverly. He gets it there. Banked in off the glass. Beverly's got his first points of the night.
Even when contact comes Beverly's way, I mean, he's a pro at finishing, absorbing it so well on these shots.
Jordan finds Jokic. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Timeout is called, first of the game for Sacramento.
And Nikola Jokic came late to the game. He actually grew up horse racing. Finally started playing organized hoops at the age of 16. You never know it, though one of the most skilled big men the league has to offer.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Now, here's Bogdanovic. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. Let's take a look at Jordan, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
He didn't miss many easy chances last year, and he made the most of the tough ones as well. What a fantastic percentage.
You know, an all-around threat with a promising future. I mean, Bogdanovic has the tools and the drive. He could be a solid player in this league for many years.
Here's Jordan, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Jordan's got 12 points in the game. And Jokic, Greg, said he was a fat point guard until he got taller.
Well, even now, Kevin, Jokic, not the most chiseled physique, but the point guard background makes sense. His playmaking for a center is off the charts.
Here's Bogdanovich after the made shot from Jordan. Lets it go from 14. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Polished offensive player. Bogdanovich has a nice-looking mid-range shot, and it just continues to get better.
Jordan, the pass to Jokic. Goes back up. Sacramento grabs the miss. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year, they came out on the losing end.
Here's Wagner. He's still scoreless so far in this one. There's the feed to Bogdanovich. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jokic kicks to Jordan. Gets a very good look and converts. 14 points for him.
Only one miss in his first 8 attempts, coming out of the gate strong.
Ukocha, he's guarded by Brogdon. Pass to Bogdanovich. One second left. Drilled it right as the clock hit all zeros.
Wow, what a clutch shot. He's got nerves of steel.
Woo! It's all tied in Sacramento. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
I mean, a player that thought he knew it all.
And you know, it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Porter with the steal. So on the floor for Denver. Brogdon out there with Jordan. Then it's Porter. Then there's Erickson. Takes the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
You love it when the big fella shows off his ability from beyond the arc. Well, the Kings, they're trying to draft high-character players from winning programs. I mean, that's a good blueprint for their turnaround.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mr. Incredible in their last matchup against the Warriors was phenomenal. Just an incredible number of points, and he was locked in with a strong shooting night from both the floor and the free throw line. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss, and they'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. It was a performance that not many players are capable of.
I know I won't forget it for a while, and you have to think he'll keep it rolling here tonight. When you're that hot, it takes a while to cool down.
Yeah, he was special, but the biggest challenge for him tonight is that the defense will be ready for him. They saw what he did in the last game, just like the rest of them.
And the Kings, a team bedeviled in the past by chemistry concerns and C-Web diverging priorities. This young group feels, to me, different.
Well, yeah, I mean, hopefully it is a change. They seem to root for each other, and that's something to build on. I mean, I think they have good camaraderie in the locker room, but they're going to have to prove it every night out there. But these young kids are going to be fun to watch if they just go out there, try to get better every day and have fun.
The Kings shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And that one falls for DeMarcus Cousins.
Oh, the combination of size and strength, it makes Cousins a tough cover. I mean, overpowering. He's still looking to get into a groove this quarter.
Steps back and fires. Cousins pulls it in.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
13 feet away. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Hill.
Born to score the basketball. As soon as Hill sinks a few, watch out. He's feeling it.
It's Jordan on the wing. Covered by Hill. 6 feet out. The shot misses.
Not easy to miss a clean look inside like that, but he manages to do it.
To the middle. Bagley kicks to Cousins. Unable to get that one.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And Mr. Incredible has been sensational.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him, a scoring machine here in that first half.
Oh, well, he's a tricky cover. He does a good job of sensing the defense, making the right move at the right time.
DeMarcus Cousins out there with Bagley. Then it's Patrick Beverly. Then it's Heel. And it's Whitehead in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Basket counts. Cousins has got the first basket of the second half here for the Kings. Chris, of current players who could eventually become coaches, who would you put in that category? There are a lot of brilliant guys that play this game, think the game through so well.
Chris Paul, Ariza, those guys come to mind for some reason to me. Klay Thompson,
yes,
he comes to mind. And I don't know if it's the personality that I see these guys in or if it's the way that they approach the game. But, those guys come to mind. I definitely could see them taking the game to another level once their playing days have ended.
Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut down to just 2 points from the bucket from Heel. Here's Murray, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Jordan against Hield. Ring shot on the way. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Well, he's been the safety valve for them on every possession. So dependable.
And stolen by Jordan. A step-back shot here. Denver passing it around. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Fellas, that's just like it's supposed to work. Don't give the D a chance to set up.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So out there for the Nuggets right now, they've got Nikola Jokic. Jamal Murray is out there with Jordan. Then it's Porter. Passes to Bagley. Banked in off the glass.
Oh, no doubt that Buddy Hield can shoot with the best of them. But it's encouraging watching him share the wealth as well.
Pulls up on the wing, and again it's Denver.
And every move he makes looks like the right one at this point.
Well, he's extremely accurate here coming down the stretch, trying to see if he can close this one out.
Here's a look at what's coming up now for the Sacramento Kings. On Sunday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Houston Rockets.
And for their matchup with the Magic, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Clock at 4. Cousins inside. Jokic defending. Cousins no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Jordan. Here's Busca. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Look, you can't defend down low much better than that. Refuses to give him an easy path to the bucket.
Whitehead's shot is off.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Here's Jordan. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. To the inside. 5 on the clock. To the paint. Here's Whitehead. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Beverly with the ball. Cousins inside. He's against Jokic. Beverly for three. Kept alive. Bagley. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Cousins, the pass to Bagley. 4 on the shot clock. With the teardrop, and Hield with the lay-in.
Love the confidence from Hield. He likes going to the floater when the D is giving him room to shoot it.
The Nuggets leading by 15. Here's Jordan. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. It's Jokic top of the key. Back to Jordan. Murray kicks to Porter. Jordan against Hield. Another shot. That doesn't go either for Jordan.
You got to give the D credit there. It affected him. He didn't have much room to get the shot off.
That one drops for him. Hield's got 19 points.
Looking more active inside Hield. It's important that he keeps looking to score close to the bucket.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 13. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Mr. Incredible.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. 1:32 left here in the fourth quarter.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Denver.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jordan.
Just the scoring alone. I mean, it's a fantastic game for him. He was just going over, around, through the defense, all day long.
Jordan against Hield, down low. And there's Cousins. That's good on the assist by Hield.
Oh, I really like the energy of Cousins. The way he sets pick and rolls with his force to the rim is exactly what you want your center to be doing.
From deep, Jordan sinks the three-pointer. Jordan's got 31.
And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Yeah, that offense shifted into high gear. I love the attack mindset.
Beverly finds Hield, and Jordan sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Goes up off the inbound, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
You got to love the decision-making from Willie Cauley-Stein. Aware he must keep improving as a passer.
Jordan against Bogdanovich, and Jordan slams it home.
Yeah, with this lead, that's probably going to do it. Fans heading for the exits.
Wow, this is just a huge road win. These guys banded together. Just an awesome performance.
And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan Thank you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.